Hey, Shalom, Shalom. It's the brother Bayan here from the GMS New Orleans camp. Here to bring you a quick lesson. Prior to get started, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and you Akim and you Akwad, which is you brothers and sisters that believe. Okay, so in this quick lesson here, I'm gonna have it titled around the basis of the proving ground. Okay, so the proving ground is something that we're in right now. All right, we're being tried. Okay, we're being tried and we're being put through many different things to get that crown, to receive that crown. Okay, it was never going to be easy from the beginning. All right, and as we read through the scriptures, we have to understand that it's many battles that we have to deal with. All right, we're in captivity. We have to deal with the flesh. You know, our people are bugged out of their minds. The society is bugged out of their minds. Okay, but again, these are nothing but tests and trials that are put in front of us for us to prove ourselves to receive that crown. Okay, and ultimately, what we need to understand why we're being proven, why we need to be proven, is because the Lord considers us as friends. Okay, as it says right here in the book of St. John, chapter 15 and 13. It says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." Okay, and we know ultimately the Lord laid down his life for that 1/3 and that 1/4 ultimately. Okay, you know that the people that were going to be found at the end put in the work in. Okay, not those that chose to go back into the world to not care about the Lord. You know, why would he put down his life for somebody that doesn't care about him? Okay, it just doesn't make sense. But it says, verse 14, "Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you." All right, the 2/3 not doing that. The heathen are not doing that. You know, only 1/3 in that 144,000 people, you know, those men, 144,000 men, are actually putting that work in, you know. But it says, verse 15, "Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you." Okay? And come on, man, we got the scriptures here. We got the scriptures. We got the play-by-play blueprint of what to do, you know, what is pleasing to the Lord, what can piss the Lord off. All right, and the ultimate end goal, if you was to stay true in this thing, man, receiving your crown, being a judge, okay, being part of that 144,000, man, ruling under Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, ruling with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Come on, man, we all have it right here, you know, just because the Lord considers us as friends, and we have the opportunity to work and push in this thing, man. But again, in order to be considered a friend, you have to be proven. All right? And to back that up, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7. And I'm going to read it in the GNT. It says, "When you make friends, don't be too quick to trust them. Make sure that they have proved themselves." All right? The Lord is just not going to give that crown to anybody. All right? He's not going to give that crown to the person that was just working for a minute and just decided to go back in the world and BS, and you know, the crowns are going to the men that really was doing this thing, man. That was really putting that work in, you know. Verse 8, it says, "Some people will be your friends only when it is convenient for them, but they won't stand by you in trouble." All right? That's a fake friend that's not going to go through the trials. You know, if this is a so-called friend and you have to go through these trials together and they fold up in a situation, come on, man, why are you around me? Okay, why do you deserve to be anywhere around me if in a tough situation I can't depend on you? And that's how the Lord feels. Okay, He's not going to give that crown to somebody that's folding, man. To somebody that's riding the fence. To somebody that's, you know, just weak ultimately. All right. It says, verse 9, Others will fall out with you over some argument and then embarrass you by letting everyone know about it. All right? Ultimately, you arguing with me, small arguments, and you want to put me on blast with certain things. That's not a real friend. All right? What the Lord says, as what you do to my little ones, you do it to me. So you're saying that you will argue with the Lord and put him on blast. All right? That's not a real friend. All right? That's not a real friend. Again, that's something that you do not want around you. And the Lord consider the same thing. Okay? But it says, verse 10, others will sit at your table as long as things are going well. They will stick to you like your shadow and give orders to your servants, but they will not stand by you in trouble. When things are going well, everything is all good, they're going to be with you. But when shit hit the fan, basically going to skate away. Not a real friend. It says, if your situation takes a turn for the worse, they will turn against you, and you won't be able to find them anywhere. Ridiculous. Stay away from your enemies and be on guard against your friends. The saying in the world, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. All right? You got to understand that if you have an enemy, their whole entire agenda. All right? That entire agenda that, all right, he's against me, he's plotting on me, he's doing this and that and the third. I know exactly what he's about to do. All right? But that friend who comes as a friend, but is not willing to help you in any type of way, that's deceptive, man. That's very deceptive, and that's more scarier than not, than knowing what somebody's about to do. All right? The unknowing. But it says, verse 13, so like I read 13, verse 14, it says, a loyal friend is like a safe shelter. Find one. You have found a treasure. Nothing else is as valuable. There is no way of putting a price on it. A loyal friend is like a medicine that keeps you in good health. Only those who fear the Lord can find such a friend. I'm going to read that again. Only those who fear the Lord can find such a friend. All right? The men that are putting in this work, that understands the Lord's will, knowing about being brotherly, sticking through this thing, thick and thin, we weather the storm together. All right? Because we ultimately know that after the storm, it's a kingdom behind it. Okay? But verse 17, it says, a person who fears the Lord can make real friendships because he will treat his friends as he does himself. And what did I just read at the beginning on that St. John 15 and 13? Greater love hath no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends. All right? And the Lord laid down his life for us because he considered us friends, man. All right? So how much more for us? We sticking with our brothers, we on the block, and all these things that could be going on. If it's a situation that you could help a brother, man, help a brother. All right? But continuing on, I'm gonna grab the definition here. I got the definition of proving ground in the Merriam-Webster.com, and as the second definition, that's pretty much plain and straight to the point. It says, proving ground, a place where something is developed or tried out. Because why? We ultimately know we are being tried, man. We are being tried, and we're also being developed. I brought this out, we've up that number, to receive that crown. All right? You just can't put somebody that was just acting like a heathen all their entire lives with a crown. Because when he get that crown, he's still going to have heathen ways. All right? But the men that's out here working, all right, that wants to get better, that wants to please Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, those are the men that are going to get that crown. All right? No ifs, ands, and buts about it. All right? Because the Lord promised that to us. As long as we putting that work in, as long as we're being brotherly, as long as we're doing everything that is pleasing to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the Lord has promised a crown for us at the end. Okay? So again, that is the proving ground of the things. We have to work for this thing, man. Work, work, work. All right? But again, you're going to be tried. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient, when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay? We're going to have to go through that adversity, man. All right? This roller coaster of life that we're living right now. Things are going up, things are going down. All right? But you're going to be going through something, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, whether it's spiritually. You know, you're going through something. It's part of the battle. All right? But consider it blessed that you have the opportunity. This is still a proving ground, man. That whistle still ain't blow. That horn still ain't blow, man. We still get to wake up and continue to prove ourselves, man. All right, and that's a beautiful thing. That's the outlook that you need to have of this. All right, it's another day. It's another day to be great for Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. All right, but I got one more precept, and I'm gonna end it off on this one. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 42. It says, watch, therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and he would not have suffered his house to be broken up. All right? Because we know what it says in Peter, that the Lord comes as a thief in the night. All right, he's going to come when you least expect it. We don't know. We don't have a certain time that when the Lord is going to come back. All right, but how do you want to be found? All right, how do you want to be found? Do you want to be found sitting on your thumb when the Lord comes back? No, you want to be found doing everything that was pleasing unto Him to receive the gifts. You know, which is pretty much about to go into. But this is this is verse 43. No, I read 43. Verse 44, it says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. You thinking that the Lord, all right, yeah, I got time to bullshit, to do whatever I want. You know, I could put this to the side, you know, for a couple years, you know. World War III ain't really started yet, you know, or we don't got all this in the news. Come on, man, nothing but excuses, all right? We doing this thing, hell, sleet, rain, snow, man. It's gotta keep going. You gotta keep on pushing, man. All right. Even if you think that it's not gonna happen soon, that's the mindset that you need to have. That, hey, man, this whole thing could pop off tomorrow. All right. So it pops off tomorrow. Oh, did I do enough? That's the way you don't want to be at. Oh man, damn. I messed up this whole year, this whole couple months. I wasn't doing nothing, and now the Lord comes back and He finds me unworthy to receive that crown. Come on, man, that's going to be straight embarrassing. All right, and you're going to wake up to that everlasting shame, which it says in that Daniel chapter 12. But continuing on, it says, "Blessed is that servant whom," verse 45. "Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing." All right, the Lord come back and find you. You know, you putting that work in, and you receive that. Congratulations, man. You wake, you. It's like I'm getting excited, but man, just that moment, you know, that the job is done, it's complete, man. It's going to be a beautiful moment, man. But you don't want to be on the opposite end of the stick of, hey, man, you didn't do enough. Hey, I never knew you. All right, come on, man. That's some fearful things. So you want to be found, if you know, having that opportunity of putting that work in when the Lord comes back, you know. And that's why this is the proving grounds, man. We still have time to prove ourselves, to receive that crown. All right? But last verse, Matthew 24 and 47. "Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods." Come on, man. It's a crown waiting at the end of this road, man. Through the madness, BS, folly, through all this, man. It's a crown, man. It's a crown. It's a kingdom, everlasting. All right? Nobody can take this away from us. We get to rule with our big brother, our Lord, Yahweh Shai, man. All right? We get to have our family in their right minds, you know? We have no other worry in the world, man. That's what's on the line right here. And again, we still have the chance to prove it. So take your opportunity in this proving grounds to maximize everything you can, man. All right? But I pray that this lesson was edifying. Prior to getting out of here, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and you Akim and you Akwad, which is you brothers and sisters in the Hebrew that believe. And Shalom.